This is too much. Hi guys, now this was the response from a member of the Danish parliament when he appeared on CNN. Now this of course follows the uninvited trip to Greenland by US Vice President JD Vance after Donald Trump has issued numerous threats against that part of Denmark. Rasmus Jarlov hopes that Danish and American forces will not come face to face over Greenland, but hinted at some kind of response from the Europeans if Trump attempted to annex the region. Insane stuff. Have a listen to this.
Can you envision a scenario where US and Danish forces somehow come face to face over Greenland?
I certainly hope not, but that's up to the American government. We're not going to back down. We're not going to hand over Greenland, regardless of what type of pressure is applied to us. So I certainly hope it won't come to that.
Yeah.
There is a lot at stake here, because this is not only a matter of being reasonable to Denmark and Greenland, it is also a matter of the entire Western alliance. Nobody's going to be allied to a country that tries to annex parts of that country's territory. So if the US wants to be a global leader, and we've been very happy to let the US lead the world, but then you have to behave. You can't just attack your allies and try to take their territory while at the same time trying to help Russia to gain more territory in Europe. So we think American foreign policy is going in a very bad direction. Yeah. And we're very, very sad if we are going to lose the great relationship we had with the United States for so many decades. We think it has served both sides, and we're very happy to continue to let the US lead. But this is just this is too much, obviously.
What Trump seems to be doing is galvanizing a sort of sense of unity in Denmark, in Canada, in Greenland. It seems in Greenland, the political parties have all come together and condemned the United States. Parties that are supportive of independence for Greenland, parties that want to remain part of Denmark, they have all come together and condemned the United States and Donald Trump in particular. JD Vance visited the region recently, and he was snubbed. He went on a bit of a walkabout, and nobody opened their door to welcome him. So they don't want the United States. There are people in Greenland who want to be independent from Denmark, but they certainly don't want to be part of the United States. The US has a base there. That's an agreement they have with Denmark and Greenland. That will probably remain the case for the foreseeable future. But any attempt to annex is going to create problems. Now, Denmark doesn't have the forces to kick the Americans out. Greenland certainly doesn't have the forces to kick the Americans out. Nobody really has the forces, apart from maybe China, to go face to face with the United States. But if this does go ahead, the United States will become blacklisted. The European Union will impose some sort of sanctions on the United States because they will see this as a threat against an EU member. And it will, of course, put other countries in a difficult position, like the United Kingdom. How does Keir Starmer respond to Denmark having part of its territory annexed? We saw the response when it came to Putin. Well, the United States will be doing pretty much the same thing. We live in very strange times. Once again, I don't believe we're going to see, and I agree with the MP here, we're going to see Danish forces going up against the Americans. But certainly there will be some sort of economic or political response if Donald Trump does attempt to annex Greenland. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and thanks for watching.